And we're back. Sort of recap. We're Nina Kalenko, or Kalenkov, as she likes to pronounce it, but I don't think she realizes that her ancestry is in Russia, I believe. Anyway, I said earlier that I wasn't going to talk through cutscenes, and call me a hypocrite. I have been talking in cutscenes in this game, and I will explain why. It's because I can't take this game too seriously, but I will keep the talking in cutscenes to a minimum where I feel it's appropriate. It's my Let's Play anyway, so I think I'm entitled to it, to be fair. Also, I looked around a bit, did some reading, and to my surprise there are patches out for this game, one of which apparently gives you a different ending to the whole game. I don't know. I guess I'm playing this the normal initial version, so well, we'll see how it goes, and I'll have to read up and talk to you about what the different ending entails once we get there, I guess. Surprise, surprise. I didn't even know.
Looks like something has been embedded in that.
I didn't even know that you that they did this, but you never know. Oh, can't combine those two apparently. All right. I think we were at the point where we have looked at everything in this. So moving on.
Loud music? Coming out of the office? It's not the stuff Daddy listens to, so he can't be in there. Maybe the person in there can tell me where he is, though.
Good plan.
The door seems to be blocked from the inside, and the music coming from the room is so loud, my knocking probably can't be heard. There's an index card with Max Gruber written on it. An aloe vera plant for skin after 40. They must have taken the real nameplate down during the renovation work, and now there is an index card with Daddy's name on it. A list of local pizza delivery services, information about the upcoming construction of an antenna tower in the neighborhood, a guy by the name of Schamberger whose dog Whiskey is missing. As far as I can tell, nothing interesting.
Well, that's quite interesting, because our family dog when I was little was called Whiskey.
I take it the fuses are in here.
That's interesting. I didn't know.
This one's locked. It burbles quietly.
It burbles. Let's see if we can use the keys on this one.
I don't have a key for it.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have broken the glass in this, but that's just me, I guess.
That's an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum. It's not up to date, considering a few of the rooms have been blocked off for renovation. On this list are the names of the employees of the museum. Scientific Director, Vladimir Kalenko, Office 5. In Office 4, there is this Max Gruber.
Oh. So there's only two?
Something here is not right, and before I know where and how Daddy is, I am not leaving this place.
I am not leaving this place. Not for any reason in the world, even if it was on fire. I wouldn't
King of
leave
the
it.
dinosaurs. Even the reproductions inspire fear. I certainly wouldn't want to run into one of them.
Yes, I don't think there's much chance of that, my dear, so I think you can relax. Oh, can I look there?
Hard to believe that a dino with horns like that was strictly a vegetarian. Maybe it's not such a good idea to count on it. The diagram is about how and if asteroids and meteors could have been responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs. When I look at the description of the effects, the theory seems very plausible.
What is it with this dialogue? You hear that strange noise? I happen to know there's a guy hiding in the sort of base of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I remember that for the first time, but for now I'm just enjoying a bit of my varm and kall, as we call it in Sweden. It's like liquid apple pie. Brilliant. Enough of that and onwards. Let's have a look at this. I remember this
I hear noises coming from the statue. It looks like someone's in there. There's a hidden door.
I remember this because I found it quite quite a surprise.
Eddie, what are you doing in here?
Miss Nina, are they still here?
Still here? Who?
They came. I couldn't see, but suddenly I knew that they were there, and I went into a panic. I had to hide. And then I saw them. They looked like they were floating, but they were just blurs. And the air was vibrating. They didn't speak, but these voices in my head, hundreds of voices.
Eddie, have you been drinking again?
No, I haven't been drinking, I swear. Well, at least not a lot. But they were really there. I could see them, I could feel them. I wasn't imagining things, believe me. Those black capes, with those bony fingers. I'll never forget it.
It's okay, Eddie. Just come out of there and calm down.
Calm down.
The poor guy's nerves are shot. I should talk to him after he's calmed down a bit.
Ooh. Yeah. That's what happens when you get Jehovah's Witnesses visiting. I run and hide then as well. Was either Jehovah's Witnesses or death. Okay, well, I don't see that there's much else to do but to go back and try and use this key on the fuse box. Let's see if that does anything.
What luck! The key fits.
I'll just turn Max Gruber's blaring music down to a bearable level.
Ah, and I didn't save. What a mess. Redoing all of that work is gonna take hours.
Mr. Gruber, please, let me in. I need to talk to you.
What? Hold on just a sec.
Hello, you're Nina Kalenkov, right?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Your father told me about you. I'm so happy to finally meet you. Were you wanting to have a look over your father's shoulder while he's working?
I wanted to see him, but when I got here, the door to the museum was standing wide open, and his office was in total chaos. Oh yeah, Eddie was crouching, completely terrified inside the reproduction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and was stammering something about floating creatures.
Doesn't exactly sound like a strict observation of the work rules. But I'm not at fault. I haven't come out of my office for hours. What does your father have to say about it?
That's exactly it. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
I have a sneaking suspicion that something terrible has happened here. You really didn't see anything?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, creepy pictures. Okay.
My father's room looks like it's been rummaged through. Do you know what my father was working on last?
Not exactly. Actually, he was supposed to have been taking inventory. We're renovating.
Yeah, I know, but...
But he mentioned recently that the inventory wasn't top priority right now. Something came up that he wanted to tend to first.
You don't happen to know what that was, do you?
No, like I said, I was stressed out too.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary recently? Any strange occurrences? Was my father behaving differently than usual?
No, not really. We haven't seen much of each other in the last couple of days. I was under a lot of stress, and he seemed like he had a lot to do too.
Darn.
Maybe you should get the police involved. The whole thing sounds a bit unsettling.
Yeah, I already tried, but they don't seem to be interested in my father's disappearance. The caretaker was totally out of his mind, stammering something about men in black robes and strange voices.
Eddie? You know, he's a really great guy, but...
But he likes to hit the bottle, I know. But I've never seen him like that before. He seemed like something had really scared him.
Well, if someone really was here, then Eddie might have seen something, and combine his lively imagination with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to him as soon as he's gotten a hold of himself again anyway. He's the only one who might be able to help me.
Alright, if that's what you say.
I'll just keep looking. I'm beginning to feel like Eddie does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
If you need help, I'll be here.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Alrighty then. So where did Eddie go? Do we even know? He just ran off, so I wouldn't really know where to look for him. It's not like he has his own room. Oh! Hello?
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Detective Kansky. I'm leading the investigation here, and who are you?
Me? Nina Kalinkov. I called you.
Well, well. So I hear your father disappeared.
Yeah, I arrived here and wanted to see my father. He said he'd still be at the museum, and when I got here, the door to the museum was ajar and it looked like a bomb had hit his office.
I'm really worried. Thanks for coming.
I'm really worried! Thanks for coming.
Do you have any idea what could have happened here? I can't believe that my father could have created such a mess.
I don't even know your father, but we can't rule out anything.
Do you really mean to say that...
I'm not saying anything at all, dearie. I just take all possibilities into account as long as the facts aren't on the table.
Do you think something happened to my father?
Hard to say.
I thought the police wouldn't be able to help me as long as my father's life wasn't in danger.
Listen, girlie. I've been in the business for almost 40 years. I know when something stinks. And this thing really stinks. And if you have something to do with this, then come out with it. I'll find out sooner or later.
Hello? I called the police. Well, more like, I tried to get them to come here. Why would I do that if I had...
Criminals always do the most illogical things. I'm not fooled by such things. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become a detective.
Yeah, all right, I get it. You're a really clever guy. If you find something out, you'll let me know right away, right?
Yeah, I need your phone number and address anyway. And don't leave the city. I might have some more questions. Now get out. You're just getting in the way and messing up the evidence.
Strange guy, this detective, eh?
Yeah, and not exactly the friendliest of his profession. But maybe you have to be like that in his job.
Yeah, could be. The main thing is that he finds out what happened to my father. At least there's someone who believes that something is completely and utterly wrong.
I believe you too.
Thanks.
And I'd like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
That's really nice.